We are the European Cultural Heritage Skills Alliance, funded by the Erasmus Plus programme of the European Union. Charter is the first European blueprint in the field of culture, reuniting some of the most important stakeholders with a common goal of developing a sector skills strategy for cultural heritage, providing concrete education and training solutions for quick take-up at regional and national level. From 2021 until 2024, Charter looks into the cultural heritage sector to map the needs and identify skills shortages and mismatches, clarify occupational roles and activities, identify curricular and learning outcomes for a responsive educational and training system, ensure qualitative professional development that can address current challenges, facilitate the upskilling and reskilling of core and transversal skills, and ultimately make clear the power and value of cultural heritage in driving social cohesion, promoting a sustainable future for Europe, and delivering economic benefits. Our consortium involves the diversity and richness of European heritage, presenting a unique collaboration of 47 partners, including education and training institutions, industry and employers, European international networks and regions, all working together to write a new chapter for the sector. But we only represent a portion of the vast and rich European cultural heritage ecosystem. This is why we reach out to the heritage community to have an open dialogue and learn what are the main challenges in terms of skills in daily practice.
Here at the French National Heritage Institute, we are working to train both conservators and curators in several specialties: museum, archive, archaeology, historical monuments, and we are trying all the time to make the training sessions evolve, taking into account several contemporary topics, such as sustainable development at present time, and for instance, digitalizations of our jobs. Our main issue is to transform academic skills into professional skills in order to protect better our national heritage.
Let's make it effective. If you are a little thrown off by the proposal, let me ease your mind. The problem with the cultural heritage recognition is that many organizations are making significant attempts to recognize the achievements of cultural heritage, but they're not quite hitting the mark to make it meaningful nor influential. If we do only sometimes mention the future and cultural heritage, unfortunately it is not enough in our uncontrollable world of climate change.
A key challenge for managing cultural heritage in Ireland is implementing and raising awareness about existing legislation and guidance for safeguarding historic structures and landscapes, which is considerably under-resourced. Professional and technical expertise in conservation, in urban design, in planning enforcement, all need to be much better resourced in the public sector and at local authority level in particular, to ensure that the voice of built heritage, of traditional skills and of heritage practice is championed at the local level.
The main challenges we face on our site work is actually related to a lack of law which should support the reuse of historical materials like the tiles you see in the background, like many bricks, stone, wood and so on, because without this we are not able to restore on European funds these historical buildings. On the other hand, there is a lack of transmission from father to son, from the master to the student, which we face now in Romania, and there is no one to teach the craftsmen and the students, and this is what we are trying to compensate while working on the site with everyone together, with the community, with the local craftsmen, with the students from architecture, archaeology, engineering, art history and so on.
The challenge I see is that understanding heritage in its multiple dimensions is part of cultural rights. However, this connection between the citizen, young or not, and the heritage is not obvious. It requires mediation and therefore a series of skills to create a meaningful access and engagement. The challenge and the potential benefits of the mediator and the receiver are deployed on both sides of the same coin. On the one hand, upscaling in the line of the new wonderful tools available like digital and AI. On the other hand, by privileging the essential human experience, embracing senses, emotions, and reflection.
Charter has travelled around Europe to assess firsthand the real life of heritage professionals. Through our regional workshops and general meetings, we have been able to discover and study unique heritage ecosystems with their specific needs and challenges. We have carried out research to clarify this complex reality, looking across the broad spectrum of heritage practice, the education and training offer, qualification schemes, innovative and emerging curricula, and the dynamics of stakeholders in cultural heritage. But this is not only about resourcing a particular sector with skills and competencies for the future. This is about all of us. After all, who is not a stakeholder in cultural heritage? Cultural heritage is a common good for societies at large. It roots us, shapes our identity, gives us a sense of belonging, and teaches us sustainable ways of addressing our current life and our future. By the end of 2024, Charter will provide a long-lasting, comprehensive and sustainable skills strategy that will enable the sector to thrive, be recognised, offer proper employment and ensure European traditions and values keep living on, not only for the sector, but for all of us.